Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Vikings Valhalla Season 3, Episode 7 and the Episode 8 also during this video. You know it, I'm watching and reacting to the Season 3 of Vikings Valhalla, meaning to the final season of Vikings Valhalla, but because of the fact that I'm late to watch it, to react to it, I thought that it would be better to make one video for 2 episodes at a time. Like I said each time, for these reaction videos for Vikings Valhalla, you add everything with 2 weeks of advance on my Patreon, and you have also on my Patreon a longer reaction part with the level 2 and a full reaction part with the level 3. For each video, meaning for each episode, you can have a longer reaction part with the level 2, the full reaction part with the level 3, if you can be interested to have these advantages, if you want to support me and to thank me because I reacted to Vikings Valhalla, because you know, you spent time with me all along these 3 seasons, and maybe before that, if you were there also for Vikings, the original show and stuff like that. If you want to thank me for that, if you want to support me, you have my Patreon and you're gonna have all of that in exchange, if you can be interested. Okay, guys, this is gonna be the end of Vikings Valhalla. What do I want? I want a reunion for sure between Harald, Leif and Freydis in Greenland, in Kattegat. I'm not sure, but for sure I want a reunion. I want for Harald to meet his son, but for now, you know, things are a little compromised. I have trouble to see how it can happen, because I'm also a little confused by the fact that Harald's narrative arc for this entire season was in Constantinople and stayed in Constantinople. He's still right now in Constantinople. He had his trial and he confessed that he killed the emperor when he did not, but it was to save his friends, to save the empress. And in fact, he didn't manage to save his friends. No matter what, they were killed. The empress, we don't know about it. I think that it's not that easy to kill her. But we have now Harald, who is going to be executed. So first, he needs to escape. He needs to have his revenge for what they did to him, what they did to his friends. He needs to come back home. Like, it's not close, you know, like they are not that close to each other. So, you know, for also the logical things, you know, into this show to happen, you know, the logical way, the chronological way and all, I have to imagine how they can do it. Like, for me, it's gonna take him one entire episode to escape, to have his revenge and all. So it means only one episode to come back, to have the reunions, to begin or totally do the thing that he's supposed to do since the beginning, meaning to take the throne of Norway. Remember, that was your goal at the beginning. And in fact, his development for this season, you know, for his character, it was really about the fact that he could have come back a long time ago and he didn't. For what reason? He was conflicted about it, he wanted more power. For sure, the empress, he was in love with her and all of that. But that's it. Again, like, for chronological reasons, for making things, you know, logical, he can only come back during the final episode and really not at the beginning of it, at the middle of it, something like that. Or it means that we're gonna have a little time jump. But right now we have Freydis, her son was captured. Really, Harald, he needs to meet his son. Her son was captured, kidnapped by her own father because he wants her to stay, and that's why he killed also one of the captains, you know, of her ships. Like, I'm really like, she's never gonna forget and forgive what you did. And no matter what you did was so awful that you can't come back. So what? You decided to escape with the kid forever? How are you gonna explain that to that kid? How can you do it truly? I don't know really what is gonna be his plan, you know, truly with all of that situation. But no matter what, Freydis, she needs to find her kid. But she needs to wait for Leif to visit her in Greenland because he knows how to join the other land. So they can go together maybe. But first, everyone needs to be reunited. With Harald, I mean. And we have also all of the situation at Kattegat with Canute, who summoned all of his kids to determine who can be his heir. And really, for now, I'm rolling for no one. Svein is too nice. Erfoot is too impulsive. The other ones, they are too young. Emma's sons, they're not gonna be legitimate enough. I have really trouble to imagine who can be truly his heir right there. Godwin himself. Okay, no need to make a longer intro than that. I told you what I want. I told you what I think that they're gonna do. And now let's go for it. Let's go to discover this episode 7. Then I will make a quick review between episodes. And then I will discover the episode 8, and then I will make really my final review about these 2 episodes and about this final season, the end of Vikings Valhalla. Let's go for this episode, and again, if you want, on my Patreon you have a longer reaction part with the level 2 and the full reaction part with the level 3. Let's go.
I demand a thing! I demand you to be put on trial for the murder of a king. You are not my leader. You are just an old man terrified of the future. It appears my father wants a trial by combat.
With your own father?
The gods decide which one of us is right.
I do not wish to kill your daughter.
I will kill you.
But you clearly don't care at all about her.
Submit to a trial or face death.
If you kill me, you will never see your son again. Yeah. My father would have wished it through Vikings. Thank you, Lord Magnus.
Don't kill him. Don't kill him! With your father's cross? I'm confused.
My father's body. It does not decompose. How can this be? A second miracle has occurred! Praise be to God!
I see what you did.
My father will be saved in now. You there to witness it. Leif was just there to try and find his sister. Your sister, Freydis and Harald. All we could find was a shrine to her. You must have seen it. I saw many things, including your ship sunk in the harbor, destroyed by a landslide as we were departing.
Oh.
Landslide, really? What are the odds? We were most
Not
fortunate
buying
that
your
survived.
bullshit.
I truly believe it was the hand of God. Thank you for joining me here in Kattegat. Under this roof, where so many great things have happened for me, perhaps for one of you. Is that not why you're here? To learn if your destiny has a throne in it. Leif Erikson, you have been to many places. The Rus, Egypt, Constantinople, Sicily. Tell me, in all your experience, what makes a king successful? Strength of mind, intelligence.
Erfoot.
Interesting. Edward, stand before your king. Physical, power to defend your position. Who here possesses that strength? I can answer that for your father. Then let us decide who has the real strength to become ruler of England.
You're asking them to fight in front of you, you two.
Who will stop this when I am gone?
I believe Radar, it's under your supervision. You're gonna stop until nobody's gonna close the door. Protected by your mama. I'm not sure of the message that it
I
says.
think it is obvious who the next king of England should be.
It is me.
So you would kill us all, little brother?
No. Spain has no interest in England, so I'd leave them in Norway.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Next, I'd let you kill both Edward and Alfred. For left to their own devices, they are extremely dangerous.
What is to stop me from killing you?
Do you want to try and find out? My Huskarls are the strongest Vikings in the world. That is why I will be king of England.
In a way, that kid was more clever than everyone into the room.
Therefore, this is my command. Arthur Canute, you will go to Denmark, where you will become its king. Prince Edward and Alfred, you will return to Normandy to continue your work there. And Hereford, you will become Arthur Canute's regent in Denmark.
Regent? He's gonna kill his own brother.
And what about England? There will be no king of England. It will be ruled by a queen. All hail Queen Emma! All hail Queen Emma!
Girl. Wine and bread. You want to make them drunk? I understand what you're trying to do right there, but with the crows, I'm not sure.
Freydis.
Have you found Harald?
Mother believes in the Galactic people. I can find Harald. Only you can free us.
When are the traders leaving?
In the morning.
Find my son. I will find us a boat and a new captain.
Go. Do what you must for your people.
She's proud of you! She can see you and she's proud of you.
That my rebels on the throne are going to be in Denmark and Norway.
Mm-hmm.
What else? If the Canute dies, what he wants becomes irrelevant.
Now isn't that better feeling than throwing a plate of food?
Leif.
Keep thinking about the rocks that destroyed your ship. It didn't look like the hand of God to me. It looks more like the hand of my sister.
He is the devil, Magnus. It is not his father we brought back. And it was not a plague as he said. He poisoned them.
Oh, you're saying the truth.
I never saw her. Only her grave.
So Magnus poisoned her.
No.
Yes.
But you think so?
I am under no illusion who has been ruling Norway all these years. You are free to return to Mercia if you wish.
Thank you, but I have made this my home, and I have reasons to remain.
She's the queen, the real one, and they need our guidance.
Your time is coming, but it is not now. You must trust me. I brought this from Rome for you. Inside is a piece of wood from the cross that Jesus died. I am giving it to you with my solemn oath. One day, you will be king of England. You must be ready for it.
Just your mother.
What do you call when you lost everything?
What is that?
Go back home.
Releasing them, but with... Oh really? For the crows to come at the right place, for the wind to not stop the fire that they had with them, for the fire to appear, you know, for all of them at the right moment. Ah, we didn't need the thing. Yeah. That's so good.
No! Come face your executioner! Leave him for me!
We're finally gonna have that fight of dicks, really, now. Yeah. Bye bye, I saw. I'm not sure his interest. Not anymore. And also, no matter what, for you, Zoe, it's better to roll around. Okay, Harald, you escaped. You had your revenge. But now you're gonna need time to come back home. Constantinople, it's not, you know, that close to Kattegat. Like really, during that period of time, it was taking how long, how many weeks it was taking. At the same time, we have Freydis, she needs also entire weeks to reach Kattegat herself. Leif is already in Kattegat, he has things to deal with, you know, with Magnus. And he needs also for his boat to be prepared, for his ship, you know, his crew and all to be prepared. So he's still in Kattegat. So everyone is gonna be reunited in Kattegat. Freydis, Leif and Harald. And the three of them, they need time. Leif not that much, but Freydis and Harald, yes. Oh, but really, okay, all of that narrative arc in Constantinople was nice, but it was clearly not Vikings Valhalla, not what we are expecting truly when we are watching this show. We want true Vikings things, you know, right there it felt a little off, you know, like a parallel story, but not the real story. Even if it was serving his character, the development of his character, the fact that he could have gone back a long time ago and he didn't do it, for what reason, all of that, I understand, but it took too long. In my opinion, it took way too long. But we are done with it, I'm glad. And the Empress, she's better in fact all by herself, because she could have not justified the fact that Harald was not killed when he was put in trial to be killed. She couldn't have lived anything with him because she didn't want to, but also because of the context and all. And she's better ruling by herself, so that's okay. Freydis and her father, like really I thought that her father killed the captain, captured her son to make her stay, because without a captain she couldn't leave. Because her son was not with her, she couldn't leave, like she had reasons to stay, and I thought that he kidnapped the kid for good forever, like he would have gone away with him forever, or for a certain period of time and he would have gone back at some point. But really I thought in my mind he was making that sacrifice of his daughter and of his position into this village for saving his people. I was totally wrong with that. He didn't make any sacrifice. He killed the captain, he kidnapped the son, not to sacrifice himself to save his people. Like, clearly the main reason it was still to save his people, to have everyone staying right there. But in fact he made no sacrifice, and another reason for doing that, and big one, it was to have the full power to prove to his daughter that he's still the leader, to continue also with his dream about Greenland to make it really the land which is gonna save them all, and the fact that she was offering them another dream that was not serving his dream, that was in a way humiliating him and all of what he did, all of his existence, you know. So really it was also a big question of power, of ego, and for a father to fight with his own daughter for these reasons, for Freydis to have to fight with her own dad because she knows that he betrayed her, he killed her captain, and when she's winning that fight, honestly, he in fact is winning it not honestly by confessing that he kidnapped her son just to be sure that he's gonna be safe, you know, that she's never gonna kill him as his own protection. Canute chose his heir, that little boy. In a way, he was the most clever right there. But how can you think that it's truly gonna happen like that? That Airfoot is gonna truly accept to be his regent? For England, you know, for Emma, and also the promise that she made to her sons, I prefer that, and it's more logical. But Denmark, and with also Godwin being involved, like, how did you think that it could work, that? But I loved all of these goodbyes, you know, to each other. Right there with Emma, her kids, Canute, his kids. And Leif knows the truth about Magnus. He doesn't have any proof, but he knows the truth. I mean, he has the testimony of the priest, but that priest is never gonna say it in front of everyone, so I'm wondering what he's gonna do now, what he's gonna prepare. He's gonna go after Magnus? Meaning that he's not gonna be in Kattegat when Freydis and Harald, they're gonna reach it? Okay, I'm gonna see that right now. I'm gonna watch the next episode right now. It's also for you right now into the same video. Let's go. No, it would be with people around him, with a company. No. It's Harald.
It's me. Some of the people escaped. She was not alone.
You think that she died? She did that, guys. She did that. Don't worry. I'm glad because they're gonna be so surprised, so shocked when she's gonna appear. No regret about the fact that you never met your son?
If Magnus murdered my sister, I will kill him. Not if I reach him first.
My God! Freydis!
Greenland.
Magnus claimed a plague had stricken Jomsborg.
Is he in Kattegat?
No, he's trying to turn the Jarls against Spain. My son's hunting him now.
This is Leif.
Canute gave it to him, so that he may explore new worlds.
You gave her the news?
Where is he now?
When he heard that you were poisoned, he went after Magnus to kill him.
Then I must find him.
You would do better to wait for him here, so as not to miss him when he returns.
True.
Don't
You have always been a faithful advisor.
And you were generous, King. And a friend.
And I am grateful for your service. But I have known from the beginning who it was you were really sought.
Himself.
And one day, your children might rule England. If it is to come, is many years away. And if you have any hope of ever seeing it, you must support Emma now. Do you understand?
I do, my lord. Goodbye, Your Highness.
You said you understood, but you didn't promise that you would do it.
You must call for Edward.
Why? He has made his decision.
His love for you guides him from the reality of the situation. When he is gone, The earls, regardless of their oaths, will turn against you. Your brother in Norway will use it as justification for an attack, as will Norway, as will Denmark. And everything that your husband has created will be destroyed.
I don't think it's possible for
Edward would have the support
her
of the
to...
peoples, and I can make certain they will support your regency. Do you not agree?
I do. But it's not necessary to send for Edward. I already have.
You felt it yourself.
I know of your plan to take the throne of Norway from me. You have broken the oath between King Thorpioth and your father, and therefore face the penalty of death. I was there, son. It was an oath. It was a mockery. Came up here to kill you.
You want guys against you?
I am the king! You were the old king. I am the new one.
Betrayed by your own man! Oh, you were really too nice, and you don't deserve that death.
What your mother or your pretty wife don't be.
At least now, Harald can kill you and take the throne, it's gonna be okay. He's not gonna have to kill nice Svein.
I'm not gonna recognize the Harald Sigurdsson I used to know. It's because he no longer exists. I lost sight of my destiny. But I won't lose sight of it again. The Harald Sigurdsson you knew is dead.
Harald.
My horse.
Oh, it's the final episode, you're not gonna make me hate him or anything like that. Like, come on.
Tell me, what news?
It's not good for you, I'm afraid. There's a new king of Norway, which means that your son is dead.
Take him.
No, my dear. They all betrayed your son.
I have been queen of this country for 7 years. You will find taking this throne far easier than keeping it.
I certainly hope not. Taking this throne has required much more patience than I'm used to.
I was gonna say, don't you dare do anything bad to her!
Will come. A true Viking will meet you. You will learn just how brutal this land you desire.
Harald is gonna kill you. She didn't deserve to die! But at the same time, she's dying like the queen that she was, and into the Hall of Kattegat. This Hall of Heroes, you know.
Spare me.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Because she's pregnant.
The child that you carry is a threat for long and happy rule.
Someone you want.
Freydis?
Freydis.
But she's right there right now, Freydis, you're gonna give her! She's not gonna die. She's not gonna die. I don't know what can happen right now to help her, but she's not gonna die, I swear. Land. Fuck, you didn't kill Stiger, but he's badly hurt right there. You're an healer, come on, heal yourself. Please.
Hello, when I fell in love with you on the bridge. Do you remember? You were trying to stay out of sight, counseling at me, but when he ordered the archer to kill me,
I stopped him.
you have brought me much joy and mortality.
And you, me. I am of the great Roman Empire.
He has a good taste, he has a good taste. dying by declaring her love to her. Once again.
I'm not ready for you to leave. Stay with me longer.
Stop begging, please.
Now all that remains is the vote for you.
An excellent idea, Matthew. I must remind the Jarls of a promise they made, long before yours, to crown me as king upon your father's death.
Prince Harald speaks the truth.
Maybe you didn't kill Freydis
Yes.
because of him coming back. She's alive. She's not! And she's not a witch! Shut the fuck up, all of you!
Freydis,
They thought you were dead, but you're not.
are you a Christian?
You know the answer to that.
I would take that as a no. And are you the one the heathens call the last daughter of Uppsala? The keeper of the faith? The leader of the pagans?
I am.
And do you have a child with Harald Sigurdsson?
Ah. Time to announce it officially.
I do. A son. His name is Harald.
A pagan son.
That he never met! That he didn't care to meet.
We have reached a decision. It is decided that you, Harald Sigurdsson, are entitled to the throne of Norway.
But
But that you, Magnus Olafsson, also have a claim that you will rule together.
like they can. Like they can. Although a fight, it would be better